together a list of the 6 skills you need in order to become unattackable on the pickleball court. Make sure to stick around to the end of the video. Tip number 6 was vital in changing my game and allowing me to climb the ranks quickly. This is so important as you climb the ranks, because if your opponents know that they can just speed balls up at you, they're gonna fire every single ball and there will be no dinking in your games. This video is vital for your improvement. Tip number 1 is, how do you handle people hitting hard drives at you from the baseline when you're at the kitchen line? The most common mistake I see is players will be up here and they hit the ball into the net. Why? When you're lining up to handle that drive, your ready position is here, like this, close to your body. And then as that ball's being hit at you, you're reaching out to it. And then in this moment is where everything goes wrong, because you're slightly mistiming the ball, which is causing it to go into the net. The change that I want you to do is, right when you see that opponent is gonna drive the ball at you, I want your ready position to be from here to out here. So we're already out in front, and now when the ball gets driven, all we're doing is tracking it and batting it down, as opposed to going from here all the way out. Tip number 2 is how to prevent bangers from slamming the ball at you in the first place, and that's how to hit an elite pro level return of serve. There's some key tips we're gonna cover to clear it all off. Step number 1, as you're lining up to hit the return, the second you see your opponent is about to make contact to the ball, that's when I want to split step like this to reset my body weight, ready to dart in any direction. Step 2 is, players usually make one of 2 mistakes that is killing their return, and that's, they either run through the ball, which means they have no power because their body's moving, or they're late getting to the kitchen line because they hit the ball and then go. We want to use our first step to hit the ball that will propel us through the court. So what does that mean? As that ball's coming, look, my first step into my momentum, that way it launches me to the kitchen line and I get all of my body weight behind it. Check this out. See how I was able to launch myself, be at the kitchen line and hit it hard? Because I just didn't swing with my arm, I swung with my whole body. Here's a bonus tip that has had a huge impact on my game, and that's, if you do hit a weak return of serve and you're late getting to the kitchen line, there's a secret to handling balls in the midcourt. The trick that changed my game is, if you're late in the midcourt, it's vital that you handle this ball with 2 hands. And the reason is, the opponent is trying to dip the ball to you, meaning they're trying to get it to your knees. If you just use one hand, look, it's gonna pop up or go into the net. If you use that second hand, it allows you to push through the ball and keep it low and deep. Tip number 3 is, when you're at the kitchen line dinking and you're in a dink battle going back and forth, if you or your partner hits a ball that you know is going to get attacked, so a dead dink, it would look something like this. So we're dinking, a dead dink. Everybody and their mother knows that ball is gonna get attacked. Instead of me standing here and trying to take it and guess where it's gonna go, I actually wanna take a step back in preparation to handle this ball. Here's what it looks like. I'm dinking. Okay, I hit a dead dink, oops. Look, I'm back here. Now I can reset, and now I'm back in. Look, I'm dancing with the kitchen line. I'm not just standing here. Now here's another one, check this out. Look, dead dink. Now, I stepped back, I read his attack, and now I can attack through his shot. So this makes us very dangerous. By stepping back, I have so much more time to react. On the line, I'm going to get jammed or beat. Tip number 4, are you tired of this exact scenario happening to you in your games? I see this so often. Check this out. Yep, I was thinking he was gonna speed up here. How did he go down the line? If your opponent dinks the ball with 2 hands, it makes their speed up very deceptive. He has here, and he can also go here. It's next to impossible to read. So the tip that I want to share with you is, wherever the ball bounces on your opponent's side, let's say it bounces out wide there, catch it, Ridley. If it bounces there, the second before he's gonna go hit the ball, I actually wanna put my chest in front of the ball. This way, I block off the most likely shot to go, which is always down the line. Here's what it should look like pay attention to my movement. So watch this. Bam. The exact same concept applies if the ball bounces more inside the court. So for instance, let's pretend the ball bounces like here to the middle of the kitchen like that, okay? Obviously for that, I'm not gonna be standing out here. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm actually gonna step to get my body in front, because like I said, the most likely spot is always straight on. If Ridley tries to speed this ball up, watch where it goes. So look at this. That's why I don't have to cover way over here, because the angle doesn't work. I always want to put myself in front of the ball. Tip number 5 is, how do the pro players look so effortless and consistent in the middle of the court? This is where they excel, and this is where 4.0 players and below really struggle. This one change is the secret sauce. What it is after the pros hit their drop, they approach the kitchen line when they hit the ball like this, low like a crab, in anticipation of that ball. Now, obviously it might not be that slow, but you'll see them literally go into the court like this, very low, where what you're probably doing is this. This is what I see everybody do. I've given a million clinics. They hit the ball, boop, 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 boop. Ball gets hit, and they have to jump down real quick. So they go from upright to low, and then this transition is why the ball pops up. The main reason people struggle with leveling up from 4.0 and beyond is because they can't hit resets. That one tip will literally level you up. I want to tell you about this video's sponsor, Slam It Hydration. It's a new company that's taking the pickleball world by storm. These things taste amazing, but most importantly, they're healthier than any other products like this on the market. Here's some focus. All you do is rip it open, bam, pour it in, just like this. Simply close your bottle, shake it up, boom, and you're ready to rock. I chug these things in between and during matches. It helps me stay refueled, refreshed, and energized. Most importantly, I'm having no brain fog. I am locked in on the task at hand because I'm hydrated. Head on over to slamit.com and use my 10% off discount code tanner10 at checkout. Let's get back to the video. Tip number 6, which is arguably the most important tip in the entire video, and it's respect the X. This is specifically pertaining to the middle coverage. This tip will make sure a ball never gets sped up through the middle on you. So how it works is when the ball is diagonal from you, it's your job to cover the middle. So for instance, let's pretend the ball is in this corner. So check this out. Bam, the ball's over there. It's my job to cover the line, and it's his job to cover off of my shoulder, okay? Now, it doesn't matter if I'm lefty or righty, okay? Same exact thing. If the ball is that way, it's over there, diagonal, and it gets sped up through the middle, it is my job to cover this middle right over his shoulder, and it's his job to just cover his body and his line. Pay attention to how active Ridley is with covering. Now notice the center line. Most players think this is a force field. Not the case. Ignore the center line, help out your partner. So check this out. Here we go. Bam. Now let's see it again. Bam. So see, I didn't try to chicken wing or flip for that ball. I know I trust my partner because it's diagonal. That was Ridley covering the middle with his forehand. Now I want to show you, now Zach's going to cover the middle with his backhand. The exact same rules apply, okay? So check this out. Here we go. Now watch how Ridley doesn't flip open even when the ball's on the other side of that center line. Bam. Same exact thing. It's extremely important that we set these boundaries on who should cover what ball. There is no gray area with this strategy, which is why I love it. Thanks for making it till the end of the video. Make sure to comment down below which tip was your favorite and how it's impacted your game. Do me a favor and just subscribe to my channel. It helps me grow so much. Bonus, yes, I can do 4 balls. Here we go. YouTube thinks you should watch this video next, and so do I. Keep getting better at pickleball.